All right, welcome back to the channel. So it looks like George Kambosos Jr. seems to be preparing himself for the showdown for Undisputed against Devin Haney, and it looks like he is sparring middleweights. Is this going to help George Kambosos Jr. for Devin Haney? I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please share that you like, subscribe, and comment. And also share the video as well. And it helps along to grow the channel. And I appreciate you guys for the support. With that being said, it looks like George Kambosos Jr. Well, I'm going to say this. A reliable source were saying that George Kambosos Jr. was sparring middleweights. And I'm not gonna keep this video too long on this scenario. I don't think that middleweights is going to help George Kambosos Jr. because when you're sparring, well, I'm gonna go back to the old saying. Back in the 80s, the 90s, maybe today, usually they used to throw those little guys in there with middleweights and stuff like that to kind of rough them up, to feel the punishment of the other fighter, basically to take a lot of damage before either he burns out or whatever not. So I guess George Kambosos Jr. is getting battle damage prepared for Devin Haney, and Devin Haney is not the biggest puncher in the world, but why are you bringing in middleweights? This is what I kind of don't understand. Are you trying to sustain the power of Devin Haney? Usually you should be bringing in guys between 135 to 140 pounds, or you could get away with a welterweight or a junior welterweight, but you shouldn't be bringing in a guy like a middleweight or whatever not. That's kind of ridiculous. The guy's going to be a lot slower. His reflexes is not going to be faster than yours, so it's kind of an unfair advantage. And recently, George Kambosos Jr. said something 2 days ago about he can exploit the defense of Devin Haney. He sees a lot of holes in his game. Actually, he's lying because Devin Haney does not have that many holes in his game. Now, he has a few, but he does not have that many. Devin Haney is a master-class boxer. He's already fundamentally sound. The only thing I don't like from Devin Haney that he does is Devin Haney doesn't know how to set up more combinations on the inside when he gets in close, because he likes to pot shot a lot. And the other thing with Devin Haney, he just doesn't have the power. But I just don't understand why George Kambosos Jr. is bringing in middleweights, because that's not going to help you. It doesn't matter at this point what George Kambosos Jr. do. I just came up with a scenario. Maybe he's bringing in middleweights because he knows that Devin Haney is really training his ass off, and he's going to be looking to knock George Kambosos Jr. out. And like Devin Haney said when he was interviewed from the press conference, he says, you never wanted this fight in the first place. You was trying to maneuver a way around this fight. And George Kambosos Jr. is in panic mode right now. He's got a few months. Well, he's got April, May, and June. He's got 3 months to prepare. And, you know, maybe he might see some, or his trainer might see some that I doesn't see. But usually when a guy that small brings in a bigger guy than him, we seen Errol Spence Jr. do it. You know, Errol Spence Jr., well, he does it for a reason. I know somebody told me Errol Spence, reason why he brings in heavyweights is because the smaller guys that are his weight or weight class above, Errol Spence Jr. knock him out and get him out of the ring. So that's why Errol Spence Jr. prefer heavyweights. I can understand reason why Errol Spence Jr. prefer bigger guys than him, but I don't understand why George Kambosos Jr. is preferring bigger guys than him. Maybe George Kambosos Jr. see Devin Haney's timing off and stuff like that. Who knows what his trainer and him might see. But I'm not going to keep this video too long, guys. With that being said, George Kambosos Jr. brings in middleweights to prepare him spar. In my opinion, it's still not going to be enough to help you against Devin Haney in a scenario. Who knows? With that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.